Welcome back, Heroes of Dominion, Zeus here. March is not just another month in Hero Wars. It's a setup for something much bigger, and if you don't time your moves correctly, you're going to miss the most valuable window completely. Right now we already have multiple events overlapping, but what's coming next could completely shift how you spend, how you prepare, and even how you build your teams, and that's exactly what we're breaking down today. A few days ago, we got a Hero Wars post showing the March calendar, and now it's time to break it down properly and see what this month actually has in store for us. Today is March 3rd, and right now we're already in a very strong starting position. We have the Galahad event active, Tournament of Power is running, Legacy of the Great Ones is live, Emerald Waterfall is active, and Foundation of Power is also ongoing. That's 5 events overlapping at the same time, which immediately creates a lot of value. Moments like this are always tempting, because everything you do gives progress in multiple directions. You're not just investing into one event, you're stacking rewards across several systems at once. But at the same time, this is where you need to stay disciplined, because March is not a normal month. We are entering the 10th anniversary of Hero Wars. And because of that, the goal is not just to spend whenever things look good, the goal is to time your spending when the value peaks. So even though today looks very strong, this is not the best moment yet. The real value is building up toward the birthday event. That's where we usually see the highest level of overlap, the best reward structures, and the biggest return for every emerald you spend. So instead of going all in right now, the smarter approach is to use these early days to prepare, to collect resources, and to position yourself for that birthday window where everything comes together. Now right after this early phase on March 6th, we move into something different, the Kayla event and Kayla Brawls. This is where gameplay becomes more interesting. Kayla brings a very aggressive style, and with the current dominance of magic-based teams, combining Kayla into those setups could create some unexpected results. It's not just about rewards here, it's also about experimenting, testing limits, and seeing how she fits into the current meta. Before going further, there's something very important I want you to notice. If you look at the daily bonuses this time, we have Valor coins and adventure chests. And this is not random. Adventure chests are typically tied to hero-focused content. We already see this pattern inside the Galahad event, where the Battle Pass includes adventure chests specifically for heroes. That detail alone is a strong signal that something hero-related is coming. Now combine that with the fact that this is the 10th anniversary, and suddenly this becomes much more interesting. There is a real chance that we might see a new hero this month. Of course, it could still be something like Galahad, a featured or upgraded hero rather than a completely new one, but the timing, the rewards, and the anniversary all point towards something bigger. And if a new hero does arrive during a 10th anniversary, it's very unlikely to be average. It has to be impactful, something that actually shifts the meta or changes how teams are built. So the next question is, when could this happen? Based on previous patterns and how these events are usually structured, I would expect the pre-order phase to start somewhere between March 7th and March 9th. This is not confirmed, just based on experience and timing. If that happens, then about 1 week later, we're looking at March 14th to March 16th as the likely window for the actual hero event. And if you look closely at the calendar, this period makes sense. Between the 9th and the 16th, the schedule is relatively lighter. We have Guardians of Outland, Area of Conquest, Elemental Synergy, and Portal Anomaly. Compared to the rest of the month, this feels like a setup window. And that's exactly where you would expect a major hero event to land. What makes this even more important is the overlap with the birthday event. If these timelines connect, we are looking at one of the strongest value periods of the entire month, possibly the entire year. Now, if the new hero doesn't appear in this window, the next possible timing would be after the birthday event, somewhere around March 24th. But realistically, that scenario is much less likely. There simply isn't enough time left in the month to properly run both a pre-order phase and a full hero event. That's why the earlier window, between the 7th and the 16th, makes much more sense. Looking back at previous years, the birthday event itself usually starts around March 17th and runs for about a week. During that time, we typically see heavy overlaps: Tournament of Titan Power, Power of Titans, Foundation of Power, all stacked together. So you're not only getting birthday rewards, but you're also progressing your Titans at the same time, which increases the overall value even more. Right after that, around March 22nd, we move into Titan Brawls, where Avalon is expected to be the locked Titan. And then later, around March 26th, we once again see another phase of overlapping events. So the entire month is packed. But the key here is not to rush. Yes, there are strong moments early. Yes, there are multiple overlaps. But the biggest value comes when everything aligns, and that is around the birthday event and the potential new hero release. So use this early phase to prepare. Build your resources, understand the events, and position yourself. Because when that window opens, that's where you want to go all in. And of course, everything here is based on patterns and experience. Nothing is officially confirmed. There is always a chance things play out differently. But if I had to give you my honest expectation, I believe this month is building towards something big. Not just another cycle of events, but a moment where Hero Wars introduces something powerful enough to change the direction of the game. So to wrap everything up, March is not just another month, it's a setup. We're starting strong with multiple overlapping events. We have new opportunities like the Kayla Brawls, and most importantly, everything is building toward the birthday event and the potential release of something big. The key here is timing. Don't rush too early, don't waste your resources, prepare, stay patient, and strike when the value is at its peak. Now I want to hear from you. What are your plans for this month? Are you saving for the birthday event, or are you already investing into these early overlaps? And do you believe we're getting a new hero for the 10th anniversary? Let me know down in the comments. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next, because this month, timing and information will make all the difference. And as always, stay sharp, plan smart. And I'll see you in the next one.